I'm from Adamawa State University. Adamawa State.
How excited are you for this?
I'm very excited because this is the first time I'm coming here. I'm very excited to be here and to participate in table tennis, my brother.
How do you think you are going to win?
I'm going to win. I'm going with the bronze. All the medals, I'm going with them. All the medals.
And I'm here with
Obima McDonald.
well, it's nice to have both of you. I can see you are representing the University of Calabar. How excited are you guys for these games?
Well, I'm very, very excited. It's a privilege. It's not easy to be here, but a lot of people wanted to be here also. So I'm excited to be here. It's a good surrounding. I'm very, very pleased with everything.
Well, for Bagantie, they're just shouting, give up for, give up for. What sports do you play? Are you ready?
Yes.
What position do you play? From 11. Guys, of course, going to score a lot of goals at these 27 slogan games. And do you think you're going to win?
Of course. I don't think I made the name Oshime for a reason, for a joke. So we came here to win, and Unica is going to give them the best. We have we have the likes of Tempo, the likes of Vio, so many numerous good players. So we are here for the winning.
For Unica for the goal, right?
Yeah, she come for the goal, always for the goal.
Thank you very much.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. So my name is David Adeshina, and I am a sports journalist with Ali News Nigeria, and it's a pleasure to be here in Jos, covering NUGA. So I'd like to meet you. Your name, what you do, what department you're in, what sport you play, and how long you've been playing the sport. So I'll start with you.
Okay. My name is Christabel Dasbach. I'm a student, and my department is archaeology and heritage study, and I play squash.
What level?
300.
I'm Lonely Charity, that's bad. I'm a MSc student, sociology department, reading social work. I'm a squash coach with Plateau State Scotland, and I'm also the squash coach of the University of Jos.
Interesting. All right. So one of the first things I heard about the both of you was that you were living the sporting dream of generational success in a sport, and I found that interesting, and I really wanted to understand the idea behind it. So how long have you been playing squash, and what informed the love for the sport?
I've been playing squash for a very long time, over 20 something years, right? I've played squash, I've hold the national number one in the country for some years, and then before I retired, so I have this passion for a long time, playing.
All right. So I'm curious to know from Christabel now. I mean, I'm sure you grew up watching your mom play squash, and you had probably other sports that you could have played. Why squash? And so far, how has the squash journey been for you?
I haven't been playing the squash for a while. I was just watching and just playing for fun, not because I wanted to. Like, my heart was not there, but after a while, I just started developing interest in it. It was so interesting and captivating, so I just decided to give it a try.
How long have you been playing seriously and professionally?
Some months ago.
Some months ago?
Yes.
So literally this is your first NUGA?
Yes, it is.
And you came out with gold?
Yes.
Interesting. So run me through, I mean, this is your first, so I mean you're living the experience fresh, unlike Momsi who's been at this for maybe as long as you were born or something. How did it feel to have won your very first gold medal in squash, and most importantly, won it alongside and beside your mom? How did it feel?
Feels really good to have her by my side, and I want to keep doing this for as long as I can. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, right?
It is, yes.
All right. Before you hand over the microphone to mom, so a few months ago you started playing squash professionally. Have you traveled to play squash out of Jos?
Yes, I have.
So where's the place that you went to and you played squash and you're like, oh, this is really interesting?
I think Ilorin.
Okay. What competition was it and how did you feel?
Festival.
What?
Junior festival.
Okay. How was it?
It was. It was. I didn't expect to enjoy it like that. It was during the competition. It just felt so interesting, and by that time I didn't have the training, so I lost. But it was very interesting.
All right, Ma. Question: you've been coaching for how many years?
Unofficially, I would say over 15 years.
Okay.
But officially, I would say like 8 to let's say 10 years.
10 years coaching.
Yeah.
All right. So two questions. In the 15 years that you've been a coach, and with the number of persons you've coached, what's been the most challenging thing you've experienced as a squash coach? Now, given the fact that squash is not a very popular sport in Nigeria, right? And I'm sure that it will take a while for you to get people to even show interest, not talk of take the sport serious. I mean, let's look at Christy here. So what's been that peculiar challenge, and how have you been able to overcome it so far?
Honestly, the major challenge is financial challenge. Squash equipments are very expensive. So getting the courts to even play the game, it's a challenge. Then getting support to encourage these kids you are trying to groom, give them a future, it's difficult. Coupled with the fact that before you get access to where a squash court is, it's a big deal. So you have to transport these kids. Sometimes you feed them. Like I have a squash academy that I'm currently running, and I can assure you that it's been demanding. In fact, sometimes it's like I'll go crazy. These kids, they're so excited, they want to play this game, but their parents do not even have the means to support them. Those guys, some of them will come with slippers, barefoot. They want to play this game. They cannot afford a canvas, not to talk of a squash racket, and then the balls and everything. So I'll have to go out of my way. Sometimes my salaries are ended up just trying to make sure that I provide for these guys, but it's still not enough. The transportation, they'll come, sometimes they'll come, they'll tell you they don't have transport to go home. You can't go home comfortably leaving these guys behind. You must find a way. So that's one of the major challenge. And then secondly, most people don't even know the sports. They don't. So basically these are the major challenges.
Okay, so if you were given the platform to talk to those in the echelons of power to say this is squash, this is the potential that squash has, and we need your support, what that particular message would you want to pass across to them? Because like you rightly said, and which is a fact, the sport is not popular in this area, but it has potentials, right, to scale up whoever is playing it, from kids down to adults. So if you could speak to those that are in position of authority and decision makers, what would you be telling them directly?
I'm pleading that there should be enough squash courts in most of the schools and easy access, because most of these courts are in restricted areas, clubs where the common man cannot get access to. So there should be maybe these youth centers, some selected schools where they'll build these courts there, and possibly every local government. I will advocate that there should be a squash court there, just like football. Everywhere you go, they're playing football, so people know football. Or you see, like this sports, no. So if they can get it, even if it's just one in each local government, it will go a long way, and then the equipment too, the government can help too to provide these facilities, and then well wishers too, if in any way they can support, if there are people that have the mind to teach these younger ones how to play these games, if they can help. We have few individuals that are doing it, but they are not enough. So the effort they are doing is not really, compared to we have a lot of hands on deck. It's going to go
Christabel, all right, question for you. You've been at this for, can you give me a number, how many months to be precise?
Like 6 months.
6 months, okay. 6 months. How many medals have you won?
Before this year,
No.
I have.
Okay.
This year just 2.
Just 2, but before this year?
3.
3, so in total you won 5. Okay, so I don't know any, the way the sport is unpopular to me. I don't know any squash legend. If you ask me football legend, if you ask me basketball legend, swimming legend, athletics legend, I can't tell you. But it's a sport that's gradually piquing your interest. So if there is a squash player that you think you model yourself after or you look up to, aside from mom, of course, who would it be?
Still her. It's still going to be her.
Still her.
Yes.
Okay, Mom C, number 1. Who's number 2?
Say Farag.
I didn't get that.
Farag.
What country?
Egypt.
Egypt. Awesome. Okay, so I like to always do this when I interview sporting talents. 6 months in, two medals. Next 6 months, next 1 year, what should the sporting world in Nigeria and the squash world be looking forward to from Christabel?
They should be looking forward to me flying around the country and making myself proud. I'm making everyone proud and trying to make the sports popular.
Quick question. So is a this or that for both of you? This or that for both of you? Squash or badminton?
Squash, of course. Squash, of course.
Squash or lawn tennis?
Squash.
You sold yourself to squash?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And hopefully the word gets out to the right persons that squash needs to be made more popular and needs to be learned and needs to be supported and needs to grow as an integral sport in Nigeria. Yes. Last question. Do they play squash in the Olympics?
They are about to. For years, they've never, but this Olympics, they are going to play squash.
So
we are excited about.
So here's my question.
Yeah?
What should we be looking out to from the superstar duo? Looking forward to the 2026 Olympics. I'm sure that there will be trials, there will be qualifying rounds and all of that.
Yeah.
What should we be looking forward to from the both of you?
For now, it's too early for me to say she will play in the Olympics, this one. But hopefully the next one, by the grace of God, they should look out for us.
I'm also not ready. I still have time to train because I just started learning. So there's still time for improvement to get to the Olympics and play well. So next one. Thank you for having us. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Winning captain, the captain of Federal University of Technology, Nina. We just won the gold medal in football. How do you feel?
Very happy.
Yes, before we go into how you feel, can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Abimbola Alani from Federal University.
What department are you working in?
Marketing.
Wow. this is your last session.
Honestly.
How do you feel?
I feel so excited.
And then this tournament, from your coach, you've been unbeaten from the NUGA games right on today's main event, the NUGA games. How does it feel to lead this fantastic group of boys?
Honestly, the unity, even after drawing.
Right, now that the boat is back, what next? The winning coach of the male football tournament of Nigeria University Games. Coach, can you introduce yourself?
I remain under this position by the chief coach of
Yes, coach, it was a very, very intense fight and both teams went at it. How should you feel right now as the champion of this event?
You know, in every team, to be excited, you have to take it and everyone, but it's better to have a relationship between your players.
Well, coach, you went through this tournament unbeaten, not losing a single game. Coach, what was your philosophy from the group stages right this fight?
The philosophy there is, like I said, the settings in the second universities is not easy because of their paramount aim is academics. But as I met them, I said, let me just do my own plan. And I thank God, I'm planning it. And already my secret is I don't build my team around certain players. If you can see from the beginning of the team, I changed the team. I don't emphasize build my team around certain players. Everybody is important, in as much as we are in the team.
And it's coach, it is just a team that have been free scoring. I mean, they scored 3 goals, they scored 4 goals in their matches, and today you limited them to just one set piece, which was a penalty. What was the plan?
And the plan is, you know, first of all, if you go to a tournament, they make a draw, you study it. As you are progressing, as you are qualifying, you study your team, you study your opponent. That's what I'm saying. Unfortunately, they didn't play now. But and in their last match, I studied the group, I studied because I studied by materials. I now went there and studied the game. That's the secret. When I came, I saw 2 senior players and not keeping them down. There's one boy Benga, and he wasn't very well, and not keeping him down. That is the secret.
And now, so coach, after winning gold in Nigeria University Games, what next?
I will not do that because of this. I should not allow this to carry me away. Out of my plan. How to plan well. Now, as you can see, I'm doing this. If I need to win it now, I'm going to come very well. So I have to take my efforts.
So should we expect the defense of this title next time?
Inshallah. What like this? If you can study our right from our NUGA, we didn't lose any match. So that is that one. If you can,
This is Nigeria, and I'm here with the coach of Ekiti State University. Coach, how are you feeling right now?
I'm not feeling good. I'm happy because the game did not go as planned. This mistake is not a let's say learn by what to lose, but we learn from it. Like the police, and we know that we will go back to our game. We did the
Everyone was sorry for the language for understand the game. But yeah, coach, this was a game that was finely balanced and both teams went at it. What was your game plan coming to this?
Our mind is not to not but scratch and fresh.
Well, coach, what should we be looking forward to from Ekiti State University? You know there's a NUGA game next year, so what should we be looking forward to?
We are going to do everything possible to back NUGA because we are coming for the bench. I promise. We are going to the bench.
Well, coach, a lot of people have actually regarded you as a coach of Flanders because your team played, let's say, the most entertaining in football. Can you just tell us what your coaching philosophy is?
I would like to. I believe in team attack, and I believe I give my players a lot of freedom just to play game because they are not going to stay in the field. Any time they play, I want the coach that is going to be seen or letting them that they can fight
But coach, saying that you ended the silver medal, can you regard this as a successful?
Yes, it's good for me. This is our first time. Try everything possible. So by next year, stay everything possible to make it.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your win.
Thank you, sir.
So let's meet your name, your department, and your level.
My name is Adeshina Bolande from the Department of Business Administration, Faculty of Management Sciences, the
400 level. All right. So beautiful goals you scored. I saw the second goal you scored was really lovely. How's the tournament been for you so far?
At the start, it was very, very, very hectic, but with the help of God and my beautiful teammates, we won.
All right. So today's game, what was the difference for you? I mean, given the fact that you guys already had some issues in your semi-final game with the host, and then coming into today's game, how was the game like for you playing against Unilag, knowing the pedigree of Unilag and whatnot?
When we were playing with Unilag, my teammates and I were very, very happy, and we were very, very busy, praying to God, training, putting our minds, but in all, God help us, and we put our head in the game.
All right, so how long have you been playing football, and how many competitions have you participated in for your school?
I've been playing football since the age of 7, actually.
Okay.
I've participated in so many competitions and I've won so many cups.
All right, so this NUGA is your first NUGA? Is this your first NUGA?
Yeah.
NUGA game for your school, and you're scoring 2 beautiful goals in the final game. All right, so congratulations to you, Bolanle. Looking forward to seeing more of you on the football pitch.
Thank you
very much.
One more last question. You've been impressive from the first match up until now. How would it be? What would be your feeling if you could take that volleyball player?
Oh, I'm very, very happy to be the most valuable player for NUGA games. It will be very, 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 very motivating for my football career.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, thank you for standing. We appreciate you.
Watch Ali News Nigeria. Follow them, like and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.